How do squatters' rights lead to legal property access? Have you ever wondered how someone can claim rights to a property they don't own? This situation often arises through squatters' rights, also known as adverse possession. This legal concept allows individuals occupying someone else's property without permission to potentially gain legal access to that property under certain conditions. To qualify for adverse possession, a squatter must meet specific criteria. First, the possession must be hostile, meaning the squatter is on the property without the owner's consent. This is not about being unfriendly. It simply means the squatter is acting against the owner's interests. Next, the squatter must have actual possession. This means they must physically use the property as a true owner would. For instance, they might live there, maintain it, or make improvements. The use of the property must also be open and notorious. This means the occupation should be obvious to both the true owner and the public. If the squatter hides their presence, they cannot claim rights. Exclusive possession is another requirement. The squatter must control the property alone and not share it with others. Lastly, continuous possession is essential. The squatter must occupy the property uninterrupted for a statutory period, which varies by state, usually between 5 and 30 years. Once these conditions are met, the squatter can file a legal claim, often called a quiet title action, to obtain official ownership. This legal process converts unauthorized possession into lawful ownership through the courts. From a property and real estate perspective, this doctrine encourages the productive use of land. It also aims to resolve disputes over ownership, especially when the legal owner has neglected or abandoned the property. However, it can lead to complex ownership disputes for property owners. Common mistakes that property owners make include failing to monitor their property regularly. If owners do not check on their property, they may not notice unauthorized occupants. Ignoring unauthorized occupants can also be a costly mistake. If owners do not take timely legal action to remove squatters, the occupation period continues uninterrupted. Not following proper eviction procedures can complicate matters. Attempting to remove squatters without legal processes can delay their removal and strengthen their claims. Additionally, neglecting property maintenance can encourage squatters to occupy and claim adverse possession. To avoid these issues, property owners should regularly inspect and maintain their properties. Acting promptly to remove unauthorized occupants is essential. Keeping clear records of ownership and property use can also help. Consulting legal counsel when squatting is suspected ensures proper handling of the situation. In the context of easements and property ownership disputes, adverse possession can create or affect rights of access. If a squatter claims use of a pathway or land continuously and openly, it may result in legal easements or ownership rights. This can impact neighboring properties or access routes. Understanding squatters' rights and adverse possession laws is vital for property owners. This knowledge helps protect their interests and avoid unintentional loss of property rights through common legal oversights.